Welcome back to Lucky Creates. This is Amanda. Today we're doing a layout for Follower Sketch February and the Sunday set Sketch Sunday. It's from the Scrappy Sisters. We're also going to enter it into a Girls Down Under challenge, which we had to be inspired by the word hot. So I've put hot in the title, as you'll see soon. I'm using this Nautical Dreams collection from Scrapbook Fantasies. And I've just torn it in half, so the sketch kind of shows a bit of a, I don't know how to say it, like a parts at the bottom of it. So you could literally have done anything from different coloured papers, but I did not do different papers. I just went ahead and stamped on them, as you'll see soon. So I've got these two photos from my son, Harrison, at the beach. So from 2020, I think. So one of the photos aren't printed off. So it's a blank, but I didn't have time to go pick it up because we had my daughter's first birthday this weekend as well. So that year's gone very quick. Obviously, I don't think I joined in last February on Follower Sketch February because I had a newborn. But anyway, there was this little Harrison at the beach. They were digging holes and putting their feet in and covering them. And then the other photo would just be of the kids out in the water. Excuse me. So with this uniquely creative stamp, which is like got all these different stitch lines, and I'm just inking it up in black to put those lines like on the sketch. You could do anything. You put strips of paper, anything. I'm going to try and do more of these sketches this week. And we have a big week of birthdays in February. We've got Harrison's birthday on the 5th, Ali's birthday on the 8th, and Oliver's birthday on the 10th. And then on top of that, everyone's gone back to school. And my boys were homeschooled last year, so they are now doing like a reduced timetable at all different times. So sometimes I have to go down to the school like 4 times a day. Anyway, I am just inking the edges to draw in that little bit of black, and that's the same colour as his pants. So we would have went down to the beach this evening for probably had fish and chips and an ice cream. Something we haven't done in the last couple of years because we just find it has become extremely expensive. So yeah, we haven't done it for a while, I guess. So I'm just inking around the edges too, just to give it a bit of a shadowy. I did want to do that to the embellishments too, but I forgot. Got in the zone of just sticking and getting things done. So I'm going to put a bit of this gauze on under one of my clusters. So I'm just trying to rip it up a bit and place it differently. So I get all the cut out bits, so these are all fussy cut. So I get all these out and start playing with them. I'm like, but then, so I've got lots of kits that I haven't used. Or some kits that I have used, and they're kind of back and forth and little bits and pieces here. And yeah, so I'm going through all the kits, seeing what I've got ready to use. So you can see I'm just changing because I put the florals there and I was like, don't know about the florals. Don't know about anything. They're just playing around, which I'm sure everyone does. And I should get my design board out that I have from Scrapbook Fantasies, because I never seem to put my clusters, like I love those clusters, that one of the shells, but in the end it does not look like that at all, which is weird. So yeah, anyway, I'll glue these clusters down. I'll put all the links below for follow a sketch February, as well as links to the Sketch Sunday people, as well as a link to the Girls Down Under page. If you're in Australia or New Zealand, you can come over and check us out. We do swaps and little challenges and stuff. So yeah, this week's challenge was inspiration by Hot. So see how my cluster turns out completely different. I see lots of people do something like this, but anyway, Scrapbook Fantasies have this cool design board that I should really use. I just haven't got around to it. So I've just got some stickers from, like, I don't know what you call them. In Australia, I call them, oh, excuse me, I'm always tired these days. I call them $2 shops, but I don't know what you call them over there. Yeah, anyway, I've got all these letters, so I'm calling it, I call it Hot Summer Night, I think. Hot Summer Nights, because a couple of years back we went through a stage of just going down to the beach a lot. Like I said, when, you weren't paying $10 per ice cream. We haven't done it for a while though, just because of life and the cost of everything. And for us to go down to the beach now, we've got to take 2 cars because we have too many kids. So anyway, I do put glue on the back of these because they don't tend to stick very much. Like, they'll end up falling. I don't even know if that's straight. It looks pretty straight. Anyway, I'm just going to finish it off with a few sprinkles of, what am I putting on? Some blue spray and some, like, a sand, I think it's called, it's called Vintage Linen, I think. It just has that sandy coloured look kind of thing. And a little bit of this blue. And then we're going to pull up some sequins out from the other kits. So be sure to go and check everyone out, guys. I'm going to try and do a few more follower sketch February this week, if I get some time. And yeah, thanks for joining in. Don't forget to come back and check my channel out and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks guys, see you next time.